Hey everybody, welcome to Nightmares Anyone. I'm Richard. Today it is Saturday, April 22nd. I'm going to be doing a review on 1988's Jump Rope by Ruby Jean Jensens. And I'm going to be opening this. Let's see what this is in this envelope. Come back after the intro. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's me, Richard. So, you guys are going to notice I'm kind of lethargic today. I'm in extreme pain. My right leg is just out of control, the ankle, knee, and hip. But that's a whole nother story, so just kind of ignore me. So yeah, today I'm going to be doing a review on 1988's Jump Rope by Ruby Jean Jensens. I'm sorry I did do that. I didn't want to start coughing. I'm drinking mint mojito water. So, I'm going to be doing a review, and then I'm going to open this envelope. So let's open this first. This is one of the books that I requested on my paperback swap channel, and I've been waiting forever for this book to come in, and it finally did. So this is 1973. This is a vintage horror novel, Burnt Offerings by Robert Marasco. Yes, this is the when the movie came out. This is the movie tie-in version. There's Karen Black, Oliver Reed, and Lee Montgomery, the little boy from Ben. So this I have read many times, but I wanted to reread it again. And the copy that I had by Timmy, that Timmy sent me, I didn't want to crack it open. It's right there. It's a first edition hardback, and it's kind of frail, so I wanted to... So I requested this one. So it says, behind the locked door, something lives, something strange, something evil. The novel terrifies, even by daylight. So, Mary and Rolfe, played by Karen White in the movie, or Karen Black, sorry about that. Her husband, Ben, and their 12-year-old son, David, find a neglected mansion that can be theirs for the summer. It all seems absolutely perfect, but there's one hitch. Yes, now Bette Davis is also in the movie version, but the book is absolutely terrifying. It's a slow burn haunted house story about Marion and Ben. They rent this gorgeous, huge mansion, and I think the book takes place on the East Coast, I think, but the movie was filmed here in Northern California, and it was filmed at this mansion right here, the Dunsmuir Mansion, that has also been used in movies like Phantasm, I Married an Axe Murderer. It's been used in so many movies. But the book is just a phenomenal haunted house read. Probably one of my favorites behind The Shining. Marion and Ben and their 12-year-old son David rent the house for the summer. And the grandmother, Betty Davis, comes with them. Well, the weird brother and sister that own the house, they tell the Rolfs, that they can rent it for a very, very minimal price. Now, you got to remember, the book takes place in 1973. They rent this huge, huge mansion for the entire summer for like $700. But, yeah, it's just, but they have to take care of the brother and sister's mother that lives upstairs on the 3rd floor. Yeah, I'm gonna, if you've never read it, it's a great book. It's a great book. It's absolutely, it is terrifying. It's as scary as The Sentinel, actually. But, yeah, so I've wanted this copy for a long time, so now I've got one. It's like brand new, no creases. So, I want to welcome a couple new subscribers to the channel. So first, in no particular order, I want to welcome Crafty Chef Diamond. That's Laura. She's one of my subscribers to my Real Men Craft 2 channel. And then Blunts and Gems, or Gems and Blunts. No, Blunts and Gems with a Z. Welcome to the channels, ladies. To the channel, ladies. Hopefully you're gonna find a good book somewhere to read. So let's get into this review. Plus, I saw a really good movie the other night. From 2022, I watched Lullaby on, I think, Hulu, but it's also on Amazon Prime. This movie was absolutely messed up. So if you have access to Hulu or Amazon Prime, check out Lullaby. It's a great movie. It's a very good movie. And the thing that is hiding out in the baby's nursery, absolutely scary as hell. So I'm going to be doing a review on this book, Jump Rope. Now, this is by Ruby Jean Jensens. It's a zebra book. It's got 384 pages. And, wow, what did I think of this book? I did write a review on my Goodreads account, and I'll put that link right there. You can click on that link, read the review that I wrote on my Goodreads account. This book came out, like I said, in 1988. Now, it says on the back, quiet child. Haley had always been the quiet child, the sensitive child, the secretive child who liked to go off and play by herself. And so she never told anybody what she saw the day her father died. Never told them about the red striped jump rope wrapped around her father's wrist as he lay in a pool of blood. Or about the other little girl, the one who looked just like Haley, who had taken the jump rope and skipped away, singing a childish tune. Everyone thought it was suicide. Even the police said so after all. They had seen what Haley had seen, the evidence that her father couldn't have killed himself, not with his own hands tied. And Haley wasn't about to tell them. She was too scared of seeing that other little girl again and feeling the jump rope tighten about her own fragile throat. Jump rope. Now you're going to notice on the cover the crib with blood coming down it. What can I say about this book? The book was not as well put together as Ruby Jean Jensens' other books. Now, it is a zebra book. It did come out in the 80s, and those of us that have read zebra horror know that either the book is going to be too long or it's going to be put together that just goes on and on and on. Ruby Jean Jensens, being one of my favorite horror authors, I've got all of her books somewhere, I think right behind me in the new setup on the bookshelves. But I had never read this one, believe it or not. And it was good. Haley is one of 6 kids. Her mother, Amanda, loses her husband, like, I said so on the back cover, Alex. And he is found in the bathtub with his hands tied. and he has had his throat slashed, and he's laying in a bathtub of blood. Um, Haley comes home from school one day, and she's the second to the youngest of 6 kids. Now, below her is the baby, and wow. Haley comes in the house. She sees her dad in the bathtub, and she unties the rope around his hands. Now, as she unties the rope, she hears something behind her, and she notices this little girl that looks just like her, standing in the bathroom against the wall. Well, as she runs out of the bathroom, she turns around to look and sees this little girl that looks just like her take the rope, and the rope is like covered in blood. She takes the rope and skips away, singing the creepiest ass song ever. And she doesn't tell anybody. Cops come to investigate. They label it a suicide. The mother, Amanda, is behind on her bills. She's not making it financially, and she decides to hire a live-in babysitter / nanny by the name of Rachel. Rachel decides not to take the job. She feels something really weird in the house, and she just decides not to take the job. Well, about a week later, she comes back and she accepts the job because she realizes, she likes the kids, and she takes the job. Well, the kids decide one day, the oldest sister, Cassie, she tells her brothers and sisters, we're going to have a seance. So they find this old Ouija board up in the attic, and Haley is scared, so Haley just watches them do it. They have the seance. They want to ask their dad, why he committed suicide, and how he could have left them like he did. And one of the kids breaks the concentration and breaks up the seance. Well, Haley freaks out. Haley screams, and they're having this seance in the library of their big old house. And Haley sees something in the back of the room standing against the bookshelves. It's that little girl. She's got that bloody jump rope, and that's how the book starts. Now, once people start dying, Haley witnesses these things, and Haley figures, well, do I want to make friends with this girl that looks just like me, or should I be afraid of her? Once Rachel, the babysitter, first sees this doppelganger, she decides to ask Haley questions. This is when the story gets kind of, I don't want to say dragged out, but it's not really, there's no creepy dolls. There's no creepy ass kids. Well, Haley's kind of creepy, but this doppelganger is kind of creepy. But the outcome of the book, I don't know. It was more of a murder mystery thriller than it was really a full-blown thrown-in-your-face horror novel. There is a very disturbing scene at the beginning of the book that is visualized by Haley and Rachel of a baby being gutted. And that was really disturbing for Ruby Jean Jensens because she never really wrote those kind of scenes. But yeah, it wasn't scary. I did end up giving the book a 3-star read. I would recommend it for anybody who is just getting into horror or who doesn't like their horror just extremely graphic and gory. Yeah, pick it up if you can find a copy. Yeah, good luck trying to find a copy. But that is it today. I am going to cut this short. I am in so much pain. So yeah, you guys, and if you haven't done so already, if you like my content, if you love to be scared, if you love reading horror, like all this stuff behind me, give me a thumbs up first off, and then hit that subscribe button right there. And you guys, please, if you have any questions, leave it down below in the comments. Be polite. I don't want any bullying or harassment. Last week I did a Sunday live chat on my other channel, Real Men Craft 2, and 3 people came in and just left the most disgusting live comments, and I had to have them blocked. And but yeah, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel. Ask any questions below in the scary basement, and take care, you guys. Hey, and if you can find a copy, it has been reprinted. Burnt Offerings, read it. And Jump Rope has also been reprinted in a large trade size paperback. So you guys, I'm Richard with Nightmares Anyone. I will see you later. Take care, you guys. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.